overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played into space out wide. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oyarzabal, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! Ricci, played out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Fagioli! Oh, that is very close.
Fagioli brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's been shifted off it. Mikel Oyarzabal has found the net here, of course. Searching pass he's played there. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Messi. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Rabiot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the... Tries a shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Son Heung-min. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Tomori does well to stand firm and defend it. Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Valverde. And it's Fagioli. Ricci. Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valverde. Fagioli picks it up out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's opted for the long pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Jimenez. Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders...
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ricci for Salamakers. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. Akanji. Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Caicedo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Manuel gets it away. Played back towards his own goal. Caicedo knocks it into space. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Messi. Caicedo. Valverde. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Oh, big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20.
And yes, it's him again.
A
case now of complete control.
79.
Fagioli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabbia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. And it's Messi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Messi. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That's a good ball. He's gone for goal! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Batasagi. That's a throw. Batasagi. Batasagi spots it and intercepts. Caicedo, looking for a runner. That's Valverde. That's an excellent interception. Akanji. Jimenez. Played back. Knocks it out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And no, he's seen through all of that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mignon clears. Pinches it off him. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. And that is out of play. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 20,
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Modric. Here's Rafael Leao. Caicedo. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mikel Oyarzabal on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Son Heung-min. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. In with the challenge. Son Heung-min. Fajoli. And he was alert to it. Nmecha. And here's Fajoli. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Now it's Girassi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now that's well seen too. A probing pass. Anton spots it and intercepts. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oyarzabal, and he's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. Back to the keeper it goes. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Oyarzabal, up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
More and more. Oh no, this does not look good. Son Heung-min looking understandably energised after his goal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Caicedo. And a chance! Superb from Caicedo. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal for Manchester United.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Brandt. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Akanji, played into space. And the keeper takes decisive action. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Schlotterbeck. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oyarzabal.
He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Nemecha. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schlotterbeck. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Oyarzabal. A temporary retreat here. Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oyarzabal. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A case now of complete control. Nemecha. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. And this is Son. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Valverde tries to play it through. Anton gets across to intercept that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Into the channel. No luck with that dink over the top. Anton. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Caicedo wins the duel this time. That has been slung wide. Oyartha tries a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a cute ball. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 58 minutes is
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Anton did well to emerge with the ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. Oyarthabal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ended up in no man's land. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And here's Oyarthabal. Fajoli! Brandt. Caicedo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Oyarthabal. Mikel Oyarthabal ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? Oh, the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
after 74 minutes is number 17, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Anton. Oyarthabal does well to stand firm and defend it. Nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! Chooses to go back. Chance, surely! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's Fascioli. He's looking wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he spark a counter here? And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass, and he's had it nicked away. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Son Heung-min, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Now this could be a chance. And this is Messi, and he's gone backward here. And it's made its way to him. And they're quick to get it back. Real chance! In he goes again!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. Good chance here! Oh, he really got hold of that. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 20.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Anton. Gerassi. Adeyemi. Well, that is one way to stop him.
5 minutes added time.
Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Oyarzabal. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this is...
And that's that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mikel Oyarzabal walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now that's well seen too.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Dani Olmo. Yamal. Jimenez. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Played out to the left flank. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, important interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Tries a deft little ball. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. Eric Garcia.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he's found a way past. And it's Caicedo. Look at the space here. Fagioli. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Eric Garcia. And it's made its way to him. Son Heung-min. Gets into some space. Fagioli! Just off target. Son Heung-min. Robertson. Caicedo. He's looking wide. Messi.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Dani Olmo. And Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dani Olmo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. Fagioli. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Probing pass. Oh, well played. Looking for the run. Oyarzabal gets flagged offside. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. This is De Jong. Dani Olmo. And it's Fascioli. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot's on. Can he finish? It's run. And it's in. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Son Heung-min! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Kubasi. And he's in on goal! Brilliantly cut out. Chance to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everyone, please welcome the...
So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Valverde. Now it's Fascioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Back towards the middle. Oh, good ball! Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kubasi. And Yamal. Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Fascioli. Now there's a fine ball. Vermeer. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Ferran Torres stood up well to him there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson. Searching pass is played there. And the ball is out of play. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Fagioli. Nice sequence of passes, this.
The attendance for this
Rafinha.
match was 61,052.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. De Jong. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Olmo. Messi. And here's Fagioli. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Valverde. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Picked out brilliant, Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Fagioli. Now it's Valverde. Fagioli.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. Messi. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. There's the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shot could be on. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha. Messi. Akanji. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Akanji is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fermin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mikel Oyarzabal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The Signal Iduna Park located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's in a great position here. Foot in. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shot could be Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get? And another try! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Little pass back, played back.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Fagioli. And it's Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. It's a promising position, and he's straight offside. Anton does well to stand firm and defend it. Valverde. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he was alert to it. And it's Valverde. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Looking to play him in. That's a cute ball. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adeyemi stood up well to him there. Fagioli. In with the challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Chooses to go back. Some really... And the shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he spark a counter here? Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Guirassy. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. And it's Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Robertson. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Brandt. Distributed tidily. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot. Oyarzabal, terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Nmecha. Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. Valverde.
2 added minutes has been
Fagioli.
indicated.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Fagioli. It's a really well-measured ball. Good chance here! A whisker away from making it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
We come to you now with a quick
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Well, there's the clearance. He's through, now is he in? And he's had it nicked away. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, played right into his path. And he's away. Decent chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Son Heung-min. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Takes on his marker. Messi gets into a good position. Fagioli. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oyarzabal finds himself offside. Schlotterbeck, and that has left him in a heap. He's got away, and that's a good ball. Chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 63 minutes is number 20, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Robertson picks it up out wide. Son Heung-min. And that is expertly dealt with. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schlotterbeck. That's the throw. Messi. Now it's Fagioli. And he's let fly. Just about up to 75 minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi opts for safety. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Adeyemi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job done. Now the ball's gone astray. Valverde. That has found him in acres of space. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Now it's Fagioli. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Oh, Red, nice interception. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthless. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We have already started here. Oh no, what has happened here? Goes for the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. De Jong simply refused to be outdone there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Balde. Dani Olmo. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Passing nice. Fagioli! De Jong. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Messi. Valverde. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eric Garcia. So it is still 0-0. Now the ball's gone astray. Stood up well to him there. Fagioli tries to pass it through. Look at the space. Oyarzabal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 20.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Son Heung-min probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Balde. The ball has bounced loose now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Now it's Fagioli. Out towards the flank. Caught offside that time. Caicedo. Robertson. That's a delicate pass. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
17.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's De Jong. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Out to the left it goes. Eric Garcia. And Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Son Heung-min. Robertson. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
2 added minutes has been
Eric
indicated.
Garcia. Balde. He's having a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And please welcome
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Balde. And Fermin. Koundé. And it's Lopez. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Caicedo. Fagioli. He's having a go! Dani Olmo. Messi. Fagioli, who's set up 1 goal so far. Just about within shooting range. Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yamal. Goes looking wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? Foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this
A mixture of
match
good
was
defending and indecisive
60,332.
passing. No progress. And he's decided to go for it. Balde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Son Heung-min. Opts for safety. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe.
Balde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. And Rafinha. Akanji. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Eric Garcia. De Jong just eases him off the ball. And it's Fagioli. Caicedo. And it's Fagioli. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played back. And here's Oyarzabal. Goes back. This is Jimenez. Played into space. Oh, that was vital. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now then, the ball's come loose. Son Heung-min. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min wins the duel this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. And he's quick to snatch it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. Now it's Fagioli. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Messi taking in the accolades. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We have already started here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Goes for the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And he was alert to it. Played out wide, and that was nowhere near his best. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps...
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Valverde clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Trossard. Quarter of an hour played. That That's an imaginative pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Messi. Havertz. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really...
Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Messi with the short one. So really well measured. Struck first time. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson played into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Messi. And here's Valverde. Messi. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Caught offside that time. Rice.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Fagioli with the foul. Akanji wins the duel this time. Messi for Valverde.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde gets into a good position. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Caicedo. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Passes short and sharp. Oh yeah. There's the header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 20,
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Now it's Valverde. And that's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nkapie kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please welcome our players.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Son Heung-min plays a sharp little ball here. Madueke. And it's Son Heung-min looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is out of play. Opts for safety. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
He has found the way through. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. It's run loose here. Great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Mikel Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Fagioli. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Fagioli. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot. It's in. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Robertson. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's picked it up out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, what a mistake! Oyarzabal. Tries from a long way out. Now that was quite some save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spread neatly. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! It's a pretty loose pass. It's Son Heung-min! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Akanji threads one in. Now it's Oyarzabal. Strokes it back. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's in on goal. Rice. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Incapuyi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Incapuyi. And it's Timber. Oyarzabal. Raya claims comfortably.
Added minutes has been indicated.
To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Fagioli. Oh, that's ambitious. And again. It's there. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And they've got rid. And that is that. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. We have already started here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I can...
Oyarzabal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oyarzabal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Sucic. Just about within shooting range. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He won't be happy with that one. Bastoni. And that is out of play. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal...
He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. Quarter of an hour played. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way through. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bastoni. Could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries from a long way out. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. So it is still 0-0. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. Sucic played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi is flagged offside. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Valverde. It's a goal kick. Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Messi receives it in a good position. And the shot! Fagioli. That's the keeper's ball. Di Marco. Messi has given away a free kick. Martinez. In with the challenge. And he's managed to get free. Ball's out once more. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Akanji. And it's Fratesi. Son Heung-min.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Brilliantly cut out. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique hurtling. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please make sure to watch
Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now the ball's gone astray. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Sucic.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And here's Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Now there's a fine ball. Chooses. It's Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still. Akanji. Here's Zielinski. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Fratesi. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Caicedo. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski.
The attendance for this match was
No breakthrough and well into the second period.
60,179.
It is still anyone's game. Akanji. DiMarco. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. It's a really well... He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bastoni. Sucic. Looking for options for movement. Fratesi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Zielinski. Foot in. Valverde. Fagioli. Knocks it out wide. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose here. Messi! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 74 minutes is...
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Decent chance! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And that's gone loose. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oyarzabal. Oh, he's had a shot! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He has a look up. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal.
4 added minutes.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Look at the space, shoots! Now how often do you see that? Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Shot could chance, surely! Now, who's going to be... Son Heung-min! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United are at the peak of their... So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We have already started here. And here's Fagioli. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Robertson clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
They get a throw in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder.
Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Could be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good running with the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi. Manchester United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Fagioli. Ricci. Son Heung-min. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Robertson. Might be danger here. Played out wide. And that's a good ball. Caught offside that time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And it's Nkunku. Caicedo. Now it's Valverde.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 44, Fagioli.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Fagioli. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag. Oyarzabal! No mistake. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the return pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Valverde finds himself offside. And he was quick to react. Oh, good ball. Offside again. De Winter. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Oya. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's away! Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Bartasagi.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Salamakers gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min takes on his marker. And it's Robertson. He's had a shot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United are having a ball. And the shot! Robertson gets flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pressing high and with purpose. It's run loose here. Robertson.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Son Heung-min does well to stand firm and defend it. Son Heung-min. Oh, that was vital. Gets a good foot in there. Oyarzabal. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
179.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, super find. That has been cut short. Modric. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliantly. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Salmakers. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a goes for a shot! And that's wide.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Salmakers. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Modric. Caicedo. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min. Now Oyarzabal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, there's the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Nkunku. Akanji. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Robertson. Passing nice and neat. Son Heung-min. Oh, red, nice interception. Backward it goes. Passes short and and the shot! And he steered it beyond the post. Nkunku. Foot in. Jimenez. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. And he's intervened well there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Fagioli. Oh, that's super. Chance, surely! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mikel Oyarzabal reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Son Heung-min. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage. And I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Fagioli. Fagioli touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. No way through, so back it... Fagioli! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United, after 13 minutes, is number 44.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Trossard. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a good ball out wide. Gabriel kept aware, and it is could be danger here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This ended up in no man's land. Nicked it back promptly. In with the challenge. And that's gone loose.
That's good play from him.
Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more to...
Decent chance! Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Messi. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Thinks about the shot. He has a look up. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Turns and goes. He's gone for goal! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. Subimendi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Picked out brilliantly, and he's onside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's the throw. Raya sends that a long way. And he's been shifted off it. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Havertz. Gets a good foot in there. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Madueke. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Fagioli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely. Oyarzabal! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are doing very nicely. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's got away. And it's made it... Oyarzabal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Madueke. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. Played out to the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Incapuyi. Now Trossard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Havertz, foot in. Fagioli being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And that has left him in a heap. Jimenez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Engages and forces him off the ball.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And the keeper's got it again. Robertson. Rice. Trossard. Caicedo. Now it's Fagioli. Now it's Valverde. Hincapié spots it and intercepts. And he's straight offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. And he's gone backward here. And Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Timber. Robertson. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. Opts to... Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Fagioli was in no mood for any of that. No, that's been intercepted. Havertz. And it's Messi. Fagioli. For Messi. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. And it's Caicedo. Oh, cracking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space here. Oh, that was vital. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's on it, can he get away? Oyarzabal. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Two minutes to be added on. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tries from distance. And that may well be that. That is that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Fagioli claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Today for everybody to please kindly remove
And
any
all that
cars
remains for
parked
me
on the road
is to
outside
thank
the
Jim
stadium.
Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.